What comes before me? Hey! Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are enjoying your day so far. Y'all need to be following me on Twitter so you don't miss your chance to be in videos like this. I sent out a tweet asking you guys for your biggest wrestling pet peeves, and we got like 80 fucking replies. Like, people, I don't even think people care about the video. They were just getting some shit off their chest. But we decided to react to some of these pet peeves, talk about them. So be sure to follow me on Twitter at XThreeee if you want to be included in different types of videos like this in the future. You dig? Also, comment down below some pet peeves you may have in wrestling on this video. I like to read the comments, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Anna one time, you feel me? I met Anna back at SummerSlam in 2019. Cool fucking person. When people shit on independent wrestling but then whine about when they are too green, like, do you expect wrestlers just to be automatically good at it? I fucked up the wording, but we get the point, you know? No, I definitely agree. Like, people don't really, I feel like wrestling fans put indie wrestling on some sort of pedestal because they watch the WWE and that all wrestling should be WWE levels of wrestling. I feel like they don't really remember that, like, indie wrestling are still wrestlers in training. They're getting their first matches. They're like, where do you think it starts? You feel me? Like, you gotta be patient with these wrestlers, especially if you're watching independent wrestling, because not everybody's a perfect wrestler. People fuck up. Just get patient with them and watch the craft, watch them get better at it. That's the joy of indie wrestling. You get to watch these wrestlers really find themselves, get good at the shit, and then when they're on TV, like, damn, I remember back when they was doing this back over here, and they, you know, they used to be trash. You feel like, you know what I'm saying? Blair says, wrestling Twitter. That's the pet peeve. I hate it here. Fucking facts. And I'm gonna be honest with you, obviously not everybody in wrestling Twitter is annoying as fuck, and you feel me? I get it, but yeah, wrestling Twitter fucking sucks. If you don't know what wrestling Twitter is, I applaud you. I'm glad you don't know. Don't search it out. Don't follow a lot of wrestling fans on Twitter, because you're gonna just see stupid shit all the time. And like, with the amount of stupid shit I've seen, we could be on episode 100 by now. But like, I just don't be giving a fuck, really. Like, like, with me, I'm a guy who stick with my opinion, and I rarely give a fuck what other people are saying, because it's most likely negative. I don't have time to watch people bitch and moan about every little thing, and they always feel like their opinion matters more than another person. They're super opinionated over there. It's fucking ridiculous. There's always think pieces about everything. Wrestling does not need a think piece at every given moment. You feel me? Like, there's storylines that will be developing, and then wrestling Twitter get at it and like, yeah, this shit sucks because of this, and y'all like here's a perfect example of what one of my pet peeves about wrestling Twitter. We get it. AEW can be annoying with the shots they take at WWE, but there's accounts on Twitter that's like,
all AEW does is talk about WWE, and y'all need to stop.
Dude, like, you know why they're doing it, right? Because it works. It gets you talking. One, wrestling is not this big ass bubble. If you watch AEW, you know WWE. You know WWE, you most likely know AEW. Like, you know, like, wrestling is connected in this small fucking bubble that the outside world doesn't give a fuck about. So in the small little community of wrestling, it's mainly all connected. So obviously, when AEW takes a shot at WWE, the other wrestling company, it's gonna gather news. It's gonna get attention. That crowd pops for it. Like, if you know your audience, you're gonna do what pops the fucking audience. It's not rocket science. Like, they don't think. You feel me? And there's some stuff where that's deserved to be called out. But like, having the same arguments about it every day, you know why they're doing it. Shut the fuck up and move on. Just stop. When the babyface is getting his ass kicked in the ring, his friends come down to save after the beatdown. Okay, you know, now, here's a logical, because I get it, right? But how close is that friend? You feel me? Because, like, maybe this friend is in the back taking the piss. Maybe they over here scrolling the phone, and somebody, yo, your boy out there getting fucked up. Or it's just a long run to the fucking, oh shit, you in the back of the arena talking, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You catch the mind like, oh, my boy getting this, yeah, you gotta run through the hallway. I might not make it in time, you know what I'm saying? So everybody clear out, he finally get the slide to the ring. That's why they be breathing so hard. They be on the, you good? I'm gonna fuck you up, like, because they was doing other shit. They had to drop it to come save your ass, you know? Wrestling fans thinking they know what's best for the wrestler's career. Man, if we're going back to the point Blair was making about wrestling Twitter, one thing these motherfuckers do a lot is think they know everything. Try to tell wrestlers what's safe and isn't safe. It's one of the dumbest fucking things you could do. I cannot stand that shit. When there's a move like, oh, this is such an unsafe move, and then I see all wrestlers like, what? No, that's what? It looks that's wrestling. It looks like it's hurting, but it's safe. But like wrestling Twitter think they know it all. Like, no, this move is unsafe, or they doing all this. You feel me? Like, you're not a wrestler. You're not touching ropes. You're not there. This is you. You're here. Feet up, reclined. This is you. You're not in the ring. Shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. You're not a wrestler. You ain't touched no turnbuckles. You ain't on no stage. You ain't on no flyers. You don't know more than these wrestlers. Regardless of how many podcasts you listen to, how much wrestling you watch, you're not a fucking wrestler. If a wrestler is telling you a move is safe, and they're like, yeah, there should not be a fuss about this, then maybe you should shut the fuck up. There's been moments where I would see people talk about a botch and like, yeah, this shit's fucking dumb and all this blah blah. What can you do? Like people making fun of Red Velvet's miss on AEW Rampage. It happened. She overshot. Adjusting your gear while selling. It's something that's always bothered me. I mean, you don't want a ball to pop out. Like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Because you sell a little bit too hard and your meat flop out. That's a fine. FCC don't play that. You gonna get in trouble. You better. I gotta actually adjust right now. Heels who have partners not being able to win a single important match on their own without help. It's a super cheap way to get heat, but it's so lazy. I completely agree. The whole distraction or the need help to win shit. It's definitely the easy way out. It's okay to just have them win. Just be a heel. Just, you know. But like the whole you can't win on your own story it's so played out. There's a lack of like creativity when it comes to shit like that. And I'm obviously not a booker and I'm not, in the position to make these calls. But like I feel like there has to be someone out there pitching different ideas and they just like, nah. No, you're good. You do it like this. You don't try to do something different. But then again, in wrestling, you try to do something different, wrestling fans don't fuck with it. They don't fuck with change. They don't like different until 2 months after the fact. That's just wrestling fans. Ever something changes, they have to come around with it. They never fuck with it the first time. It's really annoying to me. Like, and I get it. Opinions are opinions, but everything. Literally every change that has ever happened, people are like, I don't like this. This isn't what I'm used to. This sucks. You're not open to change. You're not open to different shit, which leads to them doing the same shit over again. And that's a real problem with WWE, to be honest, because it's not creative over there. NXT CWC crowd. Yes. Yeah. Fuck them. Yeah. The occasional no-sell can be great. It can be a great moment and show resilience. But I think it's done a tad too often. I agree. There are some senses where the no-sell, like here's the perfect way I can explain it. When it hits, but like it's an easy miss every time. Like they're like the wrestling nowadays, I feel like with the attention spans, I'm not even trying to shit on wrestling fans for real, but I do notice wrestling, like a lot of people cannot sit through one of those, like I wouldn't say like traditional matches, but like a wrestling match that has the slow build, you work in the shit, then you get to the high spots and whatnot. Like, cause a lot of modern wrestling, they getting they shit in, they're boom, boom, boom. You gotta keep your attention, cause people just, they cannot focus. I don't know, like, and it's, I do it too, cause I love fast-paced wrestling, but it depends on who's in the ring. I can watch a little storytelling, you know what I'm saying? But like with no selling, I feel like no selling, I can only fuck with no selling for real if it's like something wild. Leo Rush, for example, the no sell, I forgot what, it was some shit off the ladder. I can't remember what it was, off the ladder to the tables and shit. He just stands up. That was fire as fuck. Great wrestling moment. You don't really need to no sell about 5 to 10 times in the match. You don't got to. Maybe 2 at max. And on that second one, you no sell for a moment and get your shit dropped. That's how I would do it. That's how I would do it. When somebody's getting pinned and their eyes are very clearly open and looking at the ref. Now, I really agree with this. And it's a little thing that I'm not even supposed to notice, but WWE's camera work fucking sucks, so we see all the shit we're not supposed to see. But like, it's like, I get why they do it, and I completely understand. But yeah, that really bothers me because you just know the match isn't over. Like, and I feel like the reason they do it is so they know. Because I can't tell you how many times I've watched a match and the count starts and I think the match is over because the drop down, I'm thinking it's one, to go 1, 2, I'm like, oh shit, it's over. I'm like, wait, he kicked out of that? I'm like I always like, cause like the noise, it sounds the same. So you gotta really be paying attention to the ref to know. So I assume that's exactly why they do it, but the camera work, stop showing it. Like, I know there are some Kevin Dunn pet peeves in here, so I'm gonna hold my comments. Till we get to it. The damn Velcro on the WWE titles, man. Facts. At first, I did not think it was gonna bother me. It doesn't, it's like, no, man. I'm not one to really complain. Like, I know I talked about change and shit like that. This one, it just looks weird, man. It's just like, it adds. It's something about the little, you know. See, I do assume it's also for this reason. You kind of gotta line it up, you know. You with the Velcro. So I mean, I get it. I get it, you know. Shout out to my adhesive on the wall for not sticking properly and keeps dropping my title. Kevin Dunn. That's it. That's the tweet. I hate him. I told you. I knew some Kevin Dunn slanderers. Turn it up. I hate this guy so fucking much. There is no reason for you to cut you do not need 30 camera cuts in the span of 10 seconds. There is nothing appealing about a hit left, hit right, hit left. No! You are fucking up everything, dude. You suck. Bro, you suck. There is no reason for you to cut on every hit. What are you doing? What are you doing? See, that's the one thing I really enjoy about AEW is the camera work is good. They don't fucking jump around on every hit. They don't miss shit often. Like, I don't know how many times they miss things due to a camera cut. I know it happens, but WWE is notorious for cutting at the dumbest fucking times possible. I really don't know what goes on in this dude's brain, but turn it the fuck off. Get him out of here. You releasing all these wrestlers and shit, release that motherfucker. Why is he still there? Please, Nick Khan, fire that man. Get him the fuck out of here. I cannot stand that bastard. He ruins everything, dude. You're not good. It's not appealing. It sucks. It sucks. But chants are the single most annoying thing in wrestling. Only acceptable when Austin cuts a promo. Anyone else is awful. Especially when there's a foreign wrestler who obviously does not speak English well. It's racist. Plain and simple. Wrestling fans don't I know they don't think it's fucking racist. It's so, like, clearly their English isn't their first language. So saying, what? One, you can't hear because you dumb fucks are going, what? Stop. There is no need for it. How was that fun? Because you're not listening. You're clearly not. What? You're not digesting, because I swear, wrestling fans are just. When they say the winner of the Royal Rumble went through 29 superstars to win, doesn't matter. If they came in at 30 or 16, it's always 29 other superstars. Bugs my ass every year. That is a good like, yeah, because, like, you did it. Some people do not go through 29 others. You're making it seem like you're winning. You eliminated 29 others. I get it. You, like, outlasted 29 others, but I don't know. It's, yeah, like, they need to, because it's like, I get what they're trying to say. I get, like, you were do like a chosen one. You were the chosen one. You were the fucking victor of 29. You did what 29 others couldn't do. Maybe do that, Michael. Oh my God, the winner of the Royal Rumble match, Keith Lee, has done what 29 others couldn't do in this particular match and has won the 2022 Royal Rumble. You see what I did there? Because Keith Lee's gonna win the Royal Rumble in 2022. When the number one contender does the hand shadow title waist thing. You know what? You don't fuck with that? You know? I mean, I don't fuck with it because of Aaron Rodgers. I really fucking dislike Aaron Rodgers as a Lions fan. I can't stand that motherfucker. Look at me. Double check. Discount double check these nuts. When they have established wrestlers already in the ring for a match instead of an entrance. I mean, yeah, true. I get it. But sometimes it could be a time issue, and it sucks every time. They just be in the. That makes it seem like they just came out through the crowd, cause they just walk out through the. Yeah, I don't know how that really works. Do they get their entrance during the commercial, or cause I've been to an event where somebody get the jobber entrance. They just walk on out. You can't even get the, yeah, let's do this. Yeah, you can't even do your thing. I don't like that either. When refs get hurt, especially when they oversell and look like a fish out of water, ref bumps get on my fucking nerves too. Like, another thing WWE just really kind of ruined. And I mean, like, wrestling in general. If you're gonna ref bump, at least do a move where we know you gotta set a motherfucker. I don't want to hear like a, oh, my elbow, you elbowed my chin. Your ass up. You can take a little punishment now. The refs be like, hey ref, what are you talking to me? You talking to me? I'm in the middle of a match. I don't even know what you're saying right now. Just hey ref, huh? What's up? Yeah, what's good with you? Hey bro, put that shit down. Is this your man? You can't. You put that. Let's get a little creative with ref bumps. Ref spots. They be like, what? Whoa, you're calling my name? What do you want to talk about? Hey man, you gotta go blah. You just. Fans who call every single loss a burial. Oh my God. I really wish wrestling fans did not learn terms. Like they heard the word buried and just ran with it. Same with overrated, underrated, fucking jobber. They just be throwing shit around. They don't even know what they be talking about, man. You a jobber. You buried. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, please leave a like. I really hope this video can get 200 likes. We've been teetering on the 200 like goal. I want to see if 200 of y'all could like this video. Comment down below a pet peeve you have in wrestling. I love to read your comments. And you, hey, listen. You. No, you right there. Yeah, you. I don't like the fact that you watching this video without subscribing. I don't fuck with that. That's a pet peeve of mine. You watching the videos, but you ain't subscribed? Subscribe. Go ahead. It's free. Dude, it's free. Subscribe. Hit the bell icon, because if you got to this point in the video and you enjoyed yourself, I assume you would want to see more. The best way to see more is to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon so you don't even miss a video. If you want to be included in videos like this, please follow me on Twitter. My links will be in the description box below, as well as my Twitch. We say it every video. Until then, take it sleazy, and I'm out. You dig?
Shawty's such a diva, wants to see but she be on my dick. Diving off a ladder, pumping cider, she won't let it click. Hands up on her neck,